Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Star Wars The Bad Batch. Last time around, I just edited this. Why do I not remember? This isn't actually that long after I finished editing last episode, or the last one. So we had the crossing, they lost the ship, retrieval, they got the ship back, metamorphosis, the Zilla Beast is back, and the outpost, Crosshair killed the lieutenant. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Lingering stuff from that. The Empire has the Zilla Beast. They're doing more with the cloning. And Dr. Hemlock, our new Imperial villain, now that Rampart is gone, is going to go after Omega, basically, to get Nala Se on his side. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. We've got 4 more episodes this season, and we're going to be blasting through all 4 of them here. In hindsight, I probably should have just gone through and done each episode, standard week to week, because this has not... this has actually taken me longer to do than just going through all 16 episodes, but what can you do? Sometimes that happens, but that's definitely still going to be the case next season, which I did hear that next season is the final season of The Bad Batch, unfortunately, which I know I kind of give The Bad Batch crap sometimes, but I mean, when the episodes are really, really good, they're really, really good. I really enjoy good episodes of The Bad Batch, and most of them are anyway, so... I'll be curious to see where Star Wars goes from here. I kind of hope they keep doing animated stuff, Like, that was kind of their big thing, but now they've really gone on to do more of the live-action shows, and I kind of hope they keep up with the animation side, because I really enjoy it, so... But yeah, that's pretty much that. Why don't we just go ahead and jump right into these 4 episodes of The Bad Batch. Here we go.
Well, Crowder...
hey, it's Fee.
Sit here all day, or can we get to business?
Yay.
Let's see it. Poison's not typically my drink.
Impressive. For a pirate.
Is this Steve Bloom?
She's not a pirate. She's a liberator of ancient wonders.
That I am.
No. Oh!
New pet?
I'll be taking the artifact now. You should have brought more muscle than that, Fee.
She did.
She brought all the muscle.
Now it's getting interesting.
I will say, I do kind of like Indiana Jones homages, and this definitely feels Temple of Doom. Oh! Good job.
Yes, I am playing against myself. It is the only time this game is a challenge.
Well, bye. Wow. That was the most successful thing I've seen the Bad Batch do in a while.
Now that...
Don't you think she should learn some other skills?
What other skills?
Omega spends all her time with you 3. She needs friends, ones her own age, and who don't share her genetic profile.
We never had such a thing.
Well,
I do not see the issue.
technically you had each other.
No kidding.
You do well to not assume I am just threatening you, boys.
But you said don't come back if you don't have anything.
You cut ties with Sid.
Our mutually beneficial arrangement wasn't so beneficial. Mutually.
Figure that out. Do you have a plan?
You're looking at it.
Don't go back.
In that case, you all are coming with me. Head to these coordinates, Brown Eyes.
To Fee's credit, I think it is actually better to go with her than with Sid. Interesting location. At least it's nice, it's bright, it's colorful. I appreciate that.
Welcome to Pabu, my home away from home.
Hey.
It's a hidden sanctuary of sorts. Most of the villagers on Pabu are refugees. Many of the items I recover are remnants of their cultures, and that's worth preserving.
Oh.
After all, I am a liberator.
of ancient wonders. About time you showed your face around here.
After what
Mr.
you did.
Shep, this is Shep Hazard, mayor of Pabu, and his daughter, Liana.
Hi.
Shep, Liana, meet Omega, Hunter, Wrecker, and Tech.
Welcome, 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 and
Yeah.
He's never brought any friends here before.
Never. Not even Sid?
Especially not Sid.
So why bring us?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
The mind boggles.
Gonna put this someplace safe.
Man, but see, now I'm worried. How do you get a conflict out of paradise? This place is pretty dope, I gotta say.
They're doing good. Thanks for asking, Shep.
Do you know everyone here?
of course, we're all like family.
See, I think the conflict may just be that the boys can't fit in here. Omega could, I'm sure, but the boys are such loners, you know?
You're suggesting we all stay on Pabu permanently.
I mean,
She seems to like it here. A little stability might do you all some good.
at the very least, having a home that's not just the Marauder. Like, I think I could still go out and do stuff, but going to Pabu is fine. It's basically a much prettier Camino.
You have your own boat? Uh-huh. You want to take it out and watch the sunset? Really?
That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it?
Can I go?
Have fun.
Yeah. Yay, somebody suggested something and Hunter didn't say no immediately. God, I'm so nervous, though, because we can't just stop here. Unless the show is only about Crosshair and Echo, which would be hilarious. This is nice. Now, there's gonna be like the Loch Ness Monster, there's a cult.
I spent most of my life surrounded by the ocean, but it didn't feel like this place.
Why'd you leave?
It was destroyed.
The Empire.
I'm so sorry.
Camino was a very sterile place. This has nature and shit.
Something's coming.
Hmm?
We need to.
Oh god. God damn it.
What was it?
Just a tremor. It's no big deal. Happens all the time.
Yeah, pray didn't make a tsunami.
I don't think it's over yet.
Ugh. That's a problem. Hunter can sense this shit. This is a volcano, isn't it?
We haven't had a sea surge in more than 3 decades. If we were at risk, the early warning system would have activated.
I don't like the sound of that.
Ah. Early warning is a bit late, isn't it? I mean... Oh god.
The water has already begun receding. We must evacuate all of Lower Pabu.
Liana and Omega, they're on the water.
I'll grab our ship and get them. You four, move everyone in town to higher ground.
Alright, so it's a sea surge, not a volcano.
We have to keep moving.
Omega?
Oh god, the water's coming back!
Hunter?
We must use additional means to get them over the wall.
We can deploy the rescue ladders.
Where?
They line the top of each wall.
Grappling hook.
This way!
I mean, I hope nobody, like, throws each other off. Oh god, that is terrifying. Oh god. Oh. Okay, it's alright. We're good. Woof. Oh. Alright, we're all good. Everybody survived. We made it. It's okay. Well, that was fun. Gonna take a little while to rebuild, but you can get there.
We got everyone out in time. That's what's important.
Yeah.
We could stay and help out with things.
I had the same idea.
Yeah.
Did you now?
But that is, if you don't mind us sticking around for a while.
It's not like you caused this.
Be most welcome.
Is that just it? Okay then. Well, that was lovely. That... Oh, man. That, I mean, you know I kind of give this show crap sometimes for episodes that don't really have a point, but this... It's just lovely, isn't it? It's just lovely. They have a home. They're going to rebuild. It'll be fine. It's fine. I thought this whole place might be destroyed. There'd be a cult. There'd be a sea monster. Something. I guess that's just my, like, drama brain, you know? Like, I watch so much other crap that it's like, nothing can be so good at this planet, but... No. Yeah, things is fine. It was fine. It was just a sea surge. But hey, they haven't had one in 30 years, so unless there's just another one the next day, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. I was even worried, like, oh, maybe it's a volcano, you know, and thus the whole island is destroyed, or the Empire comes, or, like, there's gotta be something really bad, but everybody survived, so, meh. We found a place to chill out for a while. The only thing I want to do is look up the voice for Shep. Well, first off, Steve Bloom as Lance Crowder. Yeah, okay, so it was Steve Bloom as the guy at the beginning, so that's pretty cool. And he also played Mr. Inta. And then Imari Williams as Shep Hazard. What a name. The names have been getting a little cooler this season. It's not like the friggin' dude named Roland from last season. Alright. Imari Williams. Apparently he plays a character in Demon Slayer, but I haven't met that character yet, so... And he plays a character in Mob Psycho 100, but I haven't met those characters yet. He's the voice of Whole Horse! Oh, hell yeah! I love Whole Horse, he's so stupid! Whole Horse, the Emperor. He sounds a lot better in this, but... I mean, he just sounds normal in this, you know? Oh, that's so funny. That's really, really funny. That's cool. It's Whole Horse. Whole Horse. You're no match for my Emperor. That's cool. I like it. Alright. Alright. But yeah. Other than that, just nice, peaceful stuff. Even with the sea surge, it's fine, you know? Which basically was just... Sea surge, okay, so that's an earthquake that happens, and then that causes a tsunami, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a thing of, like, I don't know what we do next, because, like, that's a great place to, like, end the series, you know? It's like, oh, and, you know, we have a nice place where Omega can grow up, the boys seem to be fine, you know? But I also will say, this does still open them up to go on different missions, you know? Like, they can go and do a mission and then come back, you know? This is basically giving them a new home, so.
Secure the prisoners for transport.
Oh, joy. Another Imperial Karen. Hooray. Yeah, why don't you adjust your fucking badge, you Karen piece of shit. Oh, jeez.
What is going on?
We're under attack, sir.
Get us out here. Jump to hyperspace.
They've taken out our hyperdrive.
Then open fire and notify command.
Oh, please tell me this is Rex and Echo.
Well, that definitely got their
Oh.
Let's make this quick.
Yay, Echo. Oh, please tell me Echo gets a Vader moment. Close enough. Ah, man, they're still just stunning. Just kill them. They're stormtroopers. Who gives a shit? I'm very uncaring, apparently.
Fireball? Good to see you, Captain. Boys, let's get out of here.
Yay. Save the clones.
Get anything? They were erasing the databanks. Not sure how much I can recover. Well, I guess we'll have to get that intel out of you.
Oh, damn. Oh! Suicide pill, damn.
Make it fast. The reinforcements are here.
So that must be Gregor then. Once you hear the voice, you know it's Gregor. Woo! Well, they made it. And yoink and go.
And all you have to do in exchange is tell me how to find Clone Force 99. They are in possession of something I need.
The kid.
Very good.
You're wasting your time. They'll never turn her over.
Meh.
They don't have a choice.
He knows those boys.
I recovered a portion of the data logs. It's heavily encrypted, but I know someone who can crack it.
Go. I'll take care of things here and see what else I can find out.
Thank you, Senator.
Be careful, Echo.
Man, Chuchi's just the new Padme. This is great. Oof. I mean, even being that dizzy, he's still got a good aim. There you go. Yeah, but he's not really in a good state of mind right now.
Plan 88.
An unauthorized outgoing transmission is being sent from Terminal 3.
Okay. Damn, did he actually send word to the boys? What the
Having trouble processing the toxin.
These are my own
It's my own
farts,
special formula.
which is why I'm immune to it.
You've been busy.
You got that right.
Hey, Wrecker! Can we get your help? We're fortifying the seawall.
Sure thing, boss.
God, this place rocks.
Integral part of this community.
I'm
Omega, hold out!
Copy that.
Omega, quit having fun.
I'm getting better, right? The collision alarms haven't gone off once.
Because it shorted out during your last lesson. Execute a sharp swing back to port with 0 thruster pull.
The tech turn? Really?
Oh, no.
That is not what it is called. But I rather like it. I suggest you proceed before I come to my senses.
Yoink. Nice.
How was that?
Much better.
God, it's like teaching your kid to drive. But she's a natural, I must say. Wow. I guess that makes sense for a clone.
Incoming vessel on approach.
It's him! Havoc 4, this is Havoc 5. Do you copy?
Affirmative, Havoc 5.
Yay!
I see you've been keeping up with your training.
As promised.
Good. Race you to the landing zone.
I do not think that is a sound idea.
You're on.
Oh no! Yay, Echo. Reunion. You son of a bitch.
This place is remote.
I'm surprised you're not on Old Mantel with Sid.
Ugh.
We've been reevaluating things.
I think Echo's gonna be happy that they left Sid.
We've
Yay.
missed you.
It hasn't been that long.
Feels like it has.
Come on, kid. I was halfway to Cleveland when you called me.
Is how the transport was targeted.
I suspect the leak came from a rogue element of clones still within our ranks. A growing number have been questioning their orders. We've been routing them out.
Routing?
As I said.
You all plan to stay here indefinitely? We haven't decided yet. But to be honest, it might be the best thing for us.
I mean, you can at least stay here for a while.
Previous transfer records recovered from the ship's logs list other clone prisoners detained by the Advanced Science Division. And Crosshair is one of them.
Oh, shit.
I checked our old comm channels and found a recent distress message sent from Crosshair's old code.
What did it say?
Plan 88. The Seeker. We are being targeted. I believe he is warning us.
Damn.
Or it's a trap, like he set for us before.
Ah, that's a problem. You don't know. The only way is to walk into the trap. Good on Crosshair for warning them, though. Was that just... Oh, that's it. Oh. Well, alright then. Well, you know, going into the last 3 episodes of the season, yep, story time. It's time for a continuing story. Isn't that great? Alright. A reunion of the Bad Batch, which is nice. I did kind of think, though, that we would get an episode about Echo and Rex before this, but this is fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, I will say it is kind of funny that this episode doesn't have Rex, because it kind of makes me think like, well, you can't have Rex. He's such a big character. You have to you can't just have him all the time. But then I thought, well, it's not like you have to get the actor back. He's already there. Oh boy. But yeah, interesting stuff. I do like the sort of, I guess, duality that, or the conflict that Hunter has. Like, should they stay there or should they not stay there? Like they're soldiers. They don't really lay down roots, like he said. But at the same time, it is probably good for them to be there, I don't know. But still, it's the same thing. But then he'll go on to say, to echo, when is enough enough, When will it be enough that, that you're taking on the Empire and stuff, So, yeah. And I do like, we don't have the reason yet, but I do like that Crosshair won't sell out the Bad Batch, He won't do that. And it's probably, honestly, probably the same reason he hasn't killed them, He hasn't tried to since Camino. Because, one way or another, they are his brothers, They're the only family he's ever had. And even Omega is the only sister he's ever had, really, And, yeah, he will not sell them out, even if, he doesn't agree with them, he doesn't, see himself going down the same path as them, he had this glorious purpose with the Empire, but now he doesn't have that. Now all he has left is, what little relationship he had with them, And yeah, he sent out a warning. Plan 88. I think that was it, or something like that. Plan 88, the Seeker, they're being targeted. So, he will not sell them out. And good on him. Good on him, definitely. So, I am very curious to see where we are going in these last 2 episodes now. First, I hate that every time I go out of an episode and then back to Disney Plus, it defaults me straight to season 1. But, whatever. Anyway, we're halfway through the video, which means it's time to go to the bathroom, and then we'll get into the next episode.
Tarkin's compound on Iriadu. If we do a covert infiltration, we could plant a homing beacon on Hemlock's ship and track him to his base.
That'll go well.
To Crosshair.
It won't be that simple. We'd be at a tactical disadvantage, and I'm not sure it's worth the risk.
I understand your hesitation. We have not always agreed with Crosshair, but he is still our brother.
Yeah.
We do not leave our own behind.
So, you were just going to leave without saying goodbye?
Are these two a thing?
Don't go running off with any pirates or smugglers while you're gone.
Yes. This mission should not involve either.
That's not exactly what I was getting at. See you around, brown eyes.
Well, Tech has a girlfriend. These are some brand new things he needs to think about. Hell, none of them have had a girlfriend, let alone Tech.
Transmitting clearance codes. If this doesn't work, be ready to fly out of here.
Alright, Tech, just fly casually.
Vessel 1143, you are clear for approach.
Thanks, Steve Bloom. Well, we made it.
But there's a weak point in the rail line that we can exploit. We'll sneak past the sensor and hitch a ride under one of the cars.
You mean hang over there?
Well, it's the only way to access the compound unnoticed.
We must be precise.
Whoa! I can handle it!
Detecting a malfunction in sensor 3811.
Recycle the feed.
The sensor is down. Move in.
Oh gosh. Oh god, this is terrifying.
Halfway there. This isn't so bad.
Don't look down.
Never mind.
Oh. Oh, thank God we can kill them now.
The progress we are making in the field of cloning is of great importance to the Emperor.
The funding you have requested, Hemlock, is quite substantial.
Science is not something you rush. And with
You
more
can't
close
rush
community
art.
And take up arms against us.
Well, some already have.
And we will deal with them swiftly and unilaterally to quell any threat of a clone uprising. Now, Commander Krennic, enlighten us to the status of Project Stardust.
Oh.
Yes, Governor Tarkin.
Oh, Krennic. Wait, can we stay with that? I love Krennic. When they cut to him, I was like, God, if that dude's Krennic, that's gonna be amazing.
I'll monitor their security channels.
Okay, so they're only killing stormtroopers. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Stormtroopers, they're just there for their benefits, you know? It's gonna put them through college or something. Ooh! Oops. Oh, good job. Let's get the hell out of here.
Sir, we have a crane malfunction in the hangar. And several surveillance systems appear to be offline in Sector 4.
What? Send a squad and secure the rail line.
Is there like another group here? That'd be weird.
A thermal explosive.
Someone is targeting this base.
Huh.
One charge will not cause much damage.
Good thing we have more.
Didn't expect to find you two here.
Hey.
Saul Guerrera.
I told you on Onderon you had a choice to make. Looks like you've chosen.
We need to find his base where clones are being imprisoned, including one of our own.
You expect me to call this off to save a few prisoners?
Oh, God damn it, Saw.
To fight an empire.
Have you considered that by destroying this facility, you are wiping out any chance to gather intel that could help your cause?
Taking out several of their top commanders is a good start.
Well, that victory will be short-lived, as their ranks will quickly be replenished.
Yeah.
Maybe so. But sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
The greater good.
We have to go now.
We need an access code. I'll override it.
It's good to have Echo back. Okay, it wasn't, but that ship is gone. God damn it, Saw. And yet, they're completely fine. God, it's like trying to get out of the boiling rock in Avatar. It's gonna be the end of the episode. Oh. Ooh, no theme that time. Oh, God. Excuse me. Man. Freaking Saw Gerrera. I gotta say, that is... I mean, I guess it's not out of character for Saw, but man, that is very closed, like, small-minded. Like, if you kill them, they're just gonna get more. Excuse me, I did that. But yeah, it's like, they're just gonna get more. Like, this isn't... It's like, yeah, just think about all the intel you could get from this, you know? I mean... anyone else just want to go straight to the next episode? Yes? Show of hands? Okay. We're going on. The final episode of Season 2 of The Bad Batch, Episode 16. Let's get moving. I don't like it. That's the thing with Tech. There's no, like, fear. He just goes. Ooh, good shot. Oh, gosh. Ooh, okay, well, you're on. But you're on the one that's falling!
Wrecker, get him on board!
Don't! Any shift in weight could send both of these cars over.
Oh crap. More.
There is no time, Wrecker.
No, tech.
Plan 99.
Don't you do it, Tech.
Oh no, what's 99?
When have we ever followed orders?
Oh no! No, tech! Nah, god damn it, I should have known! They gave him a freaking girlfriend and then they kill him. Damn it!
We have to get her out of here. I got you, kid. Incoming!
Oh, shit. Freaking POV.
Hunter?
Hey, kid.
What happened?
AZ.
Hello, Omega. I am relieved you are awake.
Yay.
You each sustained multiple injuries. However, you all will make a full recovery with proper treatment and rest.
Yay, AZ.
You're okay. Oh. Don't scare us like that again.
Oof, they really all do have injuries. That's pretty bad.
We have to go back. What if he's hurt? He needs us. Tell him, Wrecker. We can't just leave him.
Omega.
No! Tech's not gone. He can't be.
I know, kid.
Oh.
Wrecker and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves. And the rest of it, well, we can figure out along the way.
Wow.
Omega, is that something you want? Then that's what we'll do.
Okay.
You know, I tried to look out for you boys. But you got too much heat on you. And you brought it here, to my place of business. I had to make the best of a bad situation.
What did you do?
Oh no.
Sorry, Muscles.
Ow. Sid ratted them out.
I can't do it, AZ. I already lost Tech. I'm not gonna lose them too. Come on.
There, I opened it for you. Fucking Hemlock.
Our business is done. Leave.
God damn it. Is this gonna end like Empire Strikes Back? It's just not a good place.
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage.
Oh no.
Consider it a gift. Nalase is alive and well cared for. As you will be.
I'm not going with you.
Omega, look out!
Well, that didn't work. Oh. Stole a walker.
Echo, gotta be Echo.
Wow, I love that Wrecker can just break those handcuffs. Damn! You can take a punch even with that collar on?
There was no way to track Hemlock's ship.
Yeah.
And we don't stop searching until we do.
Man, are they just gonna cliffhang this?
Why did they bring me here?
What if Nalase helps, though? And hell, you're here if you can free Crosshair.
I've returned her to you. Perhaps now you will reconsider working on the Emperor's project.
What he seeks is not possible.
What does he seek?
I want to talk to Nalase.
Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
Oh. She's a clone too? Well, shit. No, don't just end. Damn it. Damn it. It's the end of the season. Okay, cliffhang into season 3. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, I must say. Man, I'm curious, like, how much we're doing in season 3, though. You know, and you know what? This felt like a classic. Ironically, a classic Star Trek cliffhanger. You know, like when you would get like best of both worlds at the end of the season, cliffhang into the beginning of the season. It feels like that. You know. Omega has been taken, Sid's a rat, Tech is dead, and there is another female clone of Jango Fett. Which, if she's unaltered, that would make her the first one then. She would have come before Boba Fett then. Wait, so what's her name? Because Boba Fett was given the name Alpha. Omega, obviously. Omega. Well, what's her name, I wonder? Well, I guess... Yeah, let me check the credits. I guess I should make sure there's nothing at the end. Well, they said... have her looked over by Emery. So I assume Emery is her... I don't know. One of them is. Oh, man. It's either Dr. Scalder or Emery. So, I don't know. God damn it. God damn it, Tech is dead. I was waiting for, like, some twist, though, that, like, oh, he's actually, like, you know, like, they managed to save him, and they're gonna try to experiment on him, but no, I think Tech is just dead. Fuck. This sucks. Man, they're gonna have to kill Sid. Like, here, this is how we get over this. We'll fucking kill you. Jesus. God damn it. And that's the end of the friggin' season. Plan 99. Plan 99. Well, this blows. Ooh. Had to lean back a little bit. You know me. Once you get 2 hours into a recording, you start to ache a little bit. Oh, well. Man. Alright. Those were some damn good episodes. Like, all 4 of those were bangers, man. And I cannot say that for the previous 3 episodes that we had, you know? Like, there's always at least one in every batch we've had where it's like, well, that one's not that great. But this one, I really enjoyed it, honestly. I really enjoyed all 4 of these episodes. And the last 3 especially were very, very strong. But even the first one, despite the fact that, you know, let's face the facts. That was a very simple episode that, I mean, the biggest takeaway from that is Pabu, you know? The planet itself. And I get, like, okay, because here's the thing, because people get on to me when I talk about, like, filler or something like that. So, yes, the episode Entombed, where they went on a boring Indiana Jones adventure, yes, that did help with establishing Fee as a character. I can still call it filler-ish because I've also described how I view filler, you know? Not as something that's ungodly unnecessary, you know? But yeah, but even episode 13 with that one, it's like, well, do you quantify? Because it's the problem of, if I say the word filler, then everybody has their own, has their own dirty connotations to that word. It's like saying the word gimmick in terms of, like, a video game console, you know? Like, whenever something's like, oh, well, this, new video game console has a gimmick, and it's like, oh, a gimmick, and we don't want that. We've had the Wii and the Kinect. We don't need that anymore, It's the same thing. It's the fact that the word filler has been ruined, that I can't even say it in a good way. I can't even say it in a good way without people getting on to me about it, so yeah. But I mean, even episode 13, there's nothing really to talk about with episode 13, because now even, okay, well, we've cut ties with Sid. That's just it. The only reason we went back there was for AZ, Just so all we did was go back there and give Ben Diskin another paycheck, Which I guess the whole thing with Sid, they're kind of doing a bit of a Lando thing, They're doing a bit of a Lando thing where it's like, oh, well, she feels bad doing this, she feels bad betraying them. But at the same time, I'm kind of okay with cutting ties with Sid because I liked Sid originally, but as this season has gone on, I've cared less and less about Sid, And maybe part of that is because, like we just haven't had a successful mission, And of course, it's 3 o'clock now, so the dog got up, so I gotta go let him out or do something. Oh, it got cloudy out there. When did that happen? I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. We're gonna stop talking about filler, because every time I do, I get in trouble. So let's just talk about the fact that I did like the episode. Like, I did enjoy the episode. It just, honestly, even though it's like, okay, like, I was waiting for something to go wrong, because obviously there's got to be conflict, there's got to be a plot to it, but I don't know, like, I just kept waiting for it, and then it's like, okay, yeah, there is conflict, it's the sea surge, but didn't really, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say, like, it didn't amount to anything, but it was just, like, that's a thing that happened, Like, I was waiting for something to be like, oh, this isn't actually a paradise, something's going wrong, or there's a sea monster that they need to deal with, or something like that, or the Bad Batch, causes something, or just the place is destroyed because it's a volcano, and it's like, no, there was a sea surge, and that was it. That was really it, Otherwise, yeah, it's a paradise. Sid doesn't know about it. You can just go and chill out. And that's exactly what they were going to do, But I will say, because I was slightly confused, that it's like, okay, well, we can't... Oh, for God's sake, he's back at the door. Ugh. This is the problem with my dog, is that he wakes up like an hour before... like an hour before I stop working, basically. Like, an hour before I feed him, basically. And when he's awake, he's restless, Can't really do anything, so... Alright, it's fine. We're fine. Anyway, I'm trying to lean back because I'm tired now. But yeah, so it makes sense now why they dedicated that episode, like, oh, finding a place, and it's like, we could just retire here, But now it's like, okay, we had to establish that because we're not going to be able to establish that in season 3, But once we do this, we go through, like, I expect season 3 to be very plot driven, Like, still probably episodic, but that's I'm not expecting like episodes where it's like, oh, we got to go on this mission, this tiny little mission that won't amount to anything because, you know, there's no, like, we don't get a reward from it or anything, you know? I don't expect that in season 3, but I really don't know, you know? So yeah, I expect a lot more plot-driven episodes of Finding Omega, you know? And then, once all of that is done, I expect at the end of the show that the Bad Batch will settle down on Pabu, you know? So, we had to establish it here in season 2 so that it would be set up for the end of season 3. So, again though, going into episode 14, I really did expect an episode just with Echo, you know? Because I thought that would be a really great idea, that Echo goes off, you know, he's going off on his own, and then you can have 3 types of episodes. You know, you have episodes with the main core Bad Batch themselves, Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Omega. Then you could have episodes with Crosshair, which they did do with the Outpost. Then you could do an episode with Echo. You know, Echo and Rex, they're doing something, going on their missions, you know? I thought they would do that, but this still works, that now Echo is back, and he's basically rejoined the Batch, you know? Because now their missions intertwine. So I like that, at least. And then, yeah, we had everything with Crosshair, which is interesting. Here's also what I'm expecting next season. I'm expecting a sort of team-up between Omega, Nala Se, and Crosshair, you know? Like, if the 3 of them can work together, they can probably get out of there, you know? Especially with Nala Se. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, Nala Se has the thread, you know, oh, if you don't do it, or if you fail, then Omega suffers. Like, she could try to help Omega get out of there, and especially if they have Crosshair, you know? So that could be something. And man, I want to know what they're doing, what the Emperor wants. This is totally leading into episode 9, you know? This is totally leading into Rise of Skywalker. It's his big backup plan. And it's something that I think they've been teasing on The Mandalorian. Now, where I am right now, at time of recording this, I had to take a bit of a break from The Mandalorian because I just had too much on my plate, so I haven't gotten back to The Mandalorian yet. I've recorded through the 3rd episode of season 3, but I have not recorded, you know, the rest of season 3. So I don't know if there's anything more in those episodes, because they were kind of teasing that a bit with Dr. Pershing. So I don't know if there's still, you know, if there is stuff happening in The Mandalorian that ties into some of the cloning stuff that's happening in the Bad Batch. If there is, I'm sorry I'm missing out, but I will get back to The Mandalorian. I will finish reacting to season 3, so I'll see it once it comes up on that, basically. So, but at the same time, it would be interesting if there was tie-in between the two, but they do take place like 25 years apart, so I don't know. I don't know if they're really going to tie together, but maybe just on the fact that they aired both of these seasons at the same time, you know? Like, that'd be really interesting, so. But yeah, but even still, good on Crosshair, though. Again, just not being a sellout, basically. He is not going to sell out his boys, you know? Even if, yeah, he doesn't agree. It's the same thing that Tech said. Like, we have to save Crosshair. We can't leave him behind, you know? Even if we don't agree with him, he is our brother, you know? And I think the same applies there, that, you know, he's not willing to sell out the Bad Batch just, you know, for Dr. Hemlock, you know? I will say it's interesting having Dr. Hemlock now, because it's like, with how much they sort of build up Rampart, for him to just be thrown away as the main villain, and then it's like, oh, now it's Dr. Hemlock, and it's like, oh, okay, interesting, just in the middle of the show, because that was, you know, just about, like, episode 8 of this season is, assuming the final season is still 16 episodes, then episode 8 is the direct midpoint of the show. So to have, to just throw out your main villain and, get a new one, like, okay, you can do that. I guess it was just that Rampart wouldn't work out, Like, Dr. Hemlock works better because he is, he's a scientist. He's the main person in charge of this, Rampart was just stormtroopers, So, meh. So yeah, but Crosshair didn't sell them out. He did not sell them out. And he did manage to get a warning to them. Plan 88. So yeah. And then we had everything with the summit and the clones uprising, which that also in episode 15 we got that moment between Tech and Fee, which was interesting. Which I should have known as soon as there's like, oh, maybe there's something between Tech and Fee. Well, it's a bit one-sided, but maybe there's something there. Yep, Tech's dead. Like, well, I guess that's that. I will say though, it's interesting. It's a shame that we couldn't explore that more because, yeah, Tech, as we had earlier in the season in episode 9, it's like Tech's way of expressing his feelings is difficult. He doesn't really do it that much, and yeah, he wouldn't, pick up on something of, having any sort of a relationship with Fee, so I like that where he just kind of, when he looked back, like, and like he's not sure how to process that, and unfortunately we can't explore that more now that Tech is dead. I can't believe Tech is dead. That's so crazy. I can't believe they would have the balls to do that, like that is just ridiculous, But yeah, and then in the middle of all of this, Saw Gerrera shows up to screw everything up. Like, well, there goes that. Small victories. Which is interesting, it's, it makes sense, especially what we see in Andor with Saw Gerrera, that it's like, yeah, this is how he operates, smaller victories that he hopes will amount to something bigger. Whereas Luthen would be more, with what Tech was saying of like, well, if you could trace him back to where he's going, you could get more intel and stuff. Otherwise, they'll just replace him with somebody else. Like that is exactly more with the ideals that that Luthen had in Andor. So I like that. I think that's a really interesting thing. But Saw Gerrera, he's a man set in his ways. He's certainly a man set in his ways, and he went in and botched everything. And because of that, Tech died. Plan 99, Tech sacrificed himself for the squad. And I mean, it's hard on them, definitely. It's hard on the batch to lose one of their own. At the same time, and especially I think with Echo, they are soldiers and they are clone troopers as well. They lost people all the friggin' time, Hell, they lost Crosshair, The person that this is the most hard on, though, is Omega. It's very difficult for her to lose Tech like that, So, especially after the trouble of even just Echo leaving, Echo leaving, Crosshair double-crossing them, Crosshair betraying them, Echo leaving, and now Tech dying. Like, that is so difficult for her, And then Sid's a fucking rat. Sid is a fucking rat. They were gonna retire, but no. Sid sold them out to the Empire. And yeah, they captured Omega. Luckily, the boys got away. But Omega was taken. Omega was taken back to Nala Se, and now, I mean, again, I can see a sort of escape attempt of Omega, Nala Se, and Crosshair, Like, that's probably the best thing, is that Crosshair is there, you know? But yeah. But now apparently there's a sister. And if she's older, that means she's older than Boba Fett, even, you know? She can't be too much older, though, because it was only so long ago that the Kaminoans started using Jango Fett's DNA, you know? What does the Emperor want, though? What is... Like, I want the specifics, because, I mean, we're all, like, 99% certain that it's just, you know, this is all in favor of cloning him, you know? But, with everything we've also seen in The Mandalorian of, you know, Dr. Pershing and Grogu and stuff like that, it's like, what are the specifics exactly? And how far is Dave Filoni going to go into this, you know? So I'm very, very curious. But yeah, all 4 episodes were bangers, man. Even episode 13, which, you know, is sort of my, that's my arch rival, you know? It's a episode that didn't really do much, but it's just a lovely episode, you know? Just everything with this planet was nice, you know? So, all 4 of these episodes, I really, really enjoyed. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction this season. I know that this has been sort of scattered about with how I've been uploading them, but stuff happens, but hey, we made it through the season, and we are going to be watching the final season of The Bad Batch, and that'll be that, because I did say that I'm not going to be reacting to any new Star Wars shows, but I am going to be finishing out the ones that I've already reacted to. So this, Andor, and The Mandalorian pretty much are the only ones. Because yeah, I don't think there's anything else other than like Obi-Wan, but I don't think that's getting a second season anyway. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I'm very curious to see where we are going next time, but it is going to be a while before we get into season 3. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Star Wars The Bad Batch reactions, as well as another playlist for all of my Mandalorian reactions if you want to go check those out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.